All right. So now it is 7:56 a.m. So I need some light in the living room area. Is facing charges for having inappropriate contact with a minor. According to the Iron Package, Gordon Tosh of Hilton Head is charged with first-degree criminal sexual conduct. Now, you keep accusing me of doing something like this, but the problem is, if I did, why didn't they find out about it by now? Does that make any sense to you? You got people on the news this morning, right, who right, because they got caught, really did something, right? But me, you have to accuse simply because I have a stepdaughter whose mother I met in the military. They moved to Navy, right? Did not even have contact with her till about 6 months later, right? After 6 months, mom was making sure that the daughter had a good name or something. Well, she did, mom, but at the same time, mom, when we were supposed to meet, she left me stranded in Tennessee. I don't know. Now, if you let your daughter take her daughter, right, after such an event, right, you know there's a good chance that the husband's going to know she didn't want to marry him. Even if the daughter is acting like she did, right? It's obvious if she's leaving him stranded in the middle of Butt Snort, Tennessee. Sounds like I'm being up named on it. And on the way to meet you, right, something's wrong. And he has to call his mom to get back home. Because he don't even hardly have a 20 on him, right? And this is after 6 months officially that they met. 2 weekends before the end of the month of August, right? And then I make it home thanks to my mom, my own mom, right? Though, how many ex-girlfriends, by the way, do you have to worry about leaving you stranded? Or your ex-wives now, leaving you stranded in Tennessee on the way to meet her parents, right? Even in Meet the Fockers, I know. Greg met his parents. I never met my ex-wife's parents to this day. Not ever, or not ever. One, I fell shortly thereafter a 3-story fall, right? Being locked out in the room. Unexpectedly, I might add. And since we were moving from one barracks to another, and we were med-hold, we were getting the old female barracks, right? There was a male barracks across the street, and we were staying in like a fire hydrant, a fire, kind of a storage place, right? And for med-hold, right? And then there was the parking garage there, right? In 1994, right? It's probably gone by now, right? Now, like I told you yesterday, well, after I got up, I got me a broom here to help clean the house. This is mail on the floor. Now, you see that up there? If it piles up and it falls on the floor, does it hurt anything to leave it on the floor? No. It does not, as a matter of fact, hurt anything to leave it on the floor. Okay. It's catalogs. They're not actually damaged catalogs. They're not dirty catalogs. They're fresh from the press catalogs. Yeah. They're kind of out the way too, so I don't even really step on them a lot. You see what I mean? So you can't really get that dirty anyway. But only a neat freak from hell himself, like in the movie Sleeping with the Enemy, cuckoo for cuckoo puffs type dudes like that. Right. But you don't know it till you marry him. Yeah, that's the kind of man you need to watch out for, ladies. Daughters and moms. Wives and fiancés. And boyfriends and girlfriends, right? Now, I don't know what you were taught, but I was taught basic male and female relationships in both church and school, right? Until I got out, right? Which was in 87, which I did through getting a GED, right? Which I have my scores for, and I scored in the top 50%, 40 to 50%, right? Of passing the test, right? Mm-hmm. So there you go for this morning so far.